What is happening? Sweden axes Bill Gates funded experiment to dim the sun.
We have a constant group chat throughout the whole week or weeks that we're off where we're just sending each other stories that we inevitably throw on the board. And then Sam was saying, don't forget about Bill Gates.
Sam said, then Gates tried to dim the sun in Sweden last week by using essentially a hot air balloon filled with chalk dust. And then Sweden said, get wrecked, Gates, and didn't allow it. And I texted, okay. And Bridget was like, no, that's actually true, Mag. And I was like, I believe it's true. It's just a really weird few sentences to read.
Yeah, it's true. People are always saying Bill Gates is out of control because he's actually trying to do this, trying to dim the sun.
Well, okay. I read the article and it was
chip talking.
It was a Harvard study and Bill Gates
funded by Bill Gates.
Partially, he funds like this Harvard like program.
You know who else funded Harvard studies? Epstein.
So you're saying a lot of women have gotten raped at Harvard?
When we don't have any jokes, we go straight for the rape jokes. Sam's just shaking her head.
Bill Gates has a God complex.
He might have a God complex.
He might. Yes, I'm not.
I mean, he has saved
that.
millions of lives and also given toilets to lots of people. Who wouldn't have a God complex? Tell me why this is a good idea.
It's an experiment as kind of like a backup for climate change in terms of it's kind of like an emergency ripcord of trying to see if this would work to slow down the climate change rather than the trying to reduce carbon emissions, that kind of thing. This is kind of like a backup emergency.
You realize how bad insane this sounds, right?
It sounds insane. Yes,
sun.
for sure. But apparently there's some science to back it up. So whatever. Who knows?
I don't trust science anymore.
I don't trust anything.
I don't trust Bill Gates.
I don't trust. That is fundamentally the problem, and the source of all of my nihilism is that I don't trust anything anymore. Because if you had said that exact headline, I would say, "Oh, this has got to be fake." And even if it's some actual study, that's a real headline. That's a real thing.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this other headline that came out.
Silicon Valley betting billions that young blood will help the old live longer.
So in other words, there is a tunnel under the Getty. This isn't going to do very much to dispel all those conspiracy theories about the old people and Hillary Clinton drinking everybody's blood, the baby blood. I don't think this helps.
Q was right.
We are now living in the Alex Jones timeline. He apparently rescued some like migrant kids, but I think it was a staged video this past week.
Oh, yeah, because he had like boom mics and lights and cameras. But I guess when you're going down to the border, you probably want to have all of that.
You guys are piling that car right now.
Where are you taking these kids? That's illegal.
You got those smuggled children illegally. This is the massive smuggling. They don't even have car seats.
Sir,
They have their seatbelts
their
on.
seatbelts aren't even on.
It might have just been a lovely family going out to ice cream.
Jacking kids in the trunk of their car.
You want to go to IHOP?
Hey, that reminds me of the time my stepdad put all of us in the trunk.
Oh, boy.
Look, if you don't want to get raped by your stepdad,
You go in the trunk?
you just get in that trunk and shut your mouth.